Okay, we're gonna make a frame to start with, so where we can sift the peat moss. So I'll show you how I do my frame with chicken wire. This is just scrap pieces of wood that's laying around, so we're gonna make a frame. Now that we got the frame built, now we're taking chicken wire and we're gonna cut it this way, and then we're gonna put another layer going this way because the holes are too big, and so we wanna make the holes smaller, so by layering it two times, then that should do. Like I said, this is old used chicken wire, so it's scrap that, whoops, we missed, that we're right there. Take these little zip ties. Oh, it's cold out here. My hands are cold. There we go. Okay, so that brings the screen together, so I'm going to do that throughout the screen. Then we use these zip ties to hold two screens together. And we're ready to start making potting soil. In this formula that I use peat moss, and we empty that peat moss down in here into the trash can because it's easier to get. We use vermiculite, perlite, some lime, and this is fertilizer. So we just pour this peat moss on, then I just take my hands and that way if there's any big particles in it, it breaks it all up. Now we're going to do 1 part perlite. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. And then we have the vermiculite. And that's half part vermiculite, so we'll just do a half a bucket. Then 1 cup of All Purpose Fertilizer. And then I put a half a cup of lime. Okay, that is my formula that I use for my potting soil mix. Now this is not starting soil. That's not what you use. They're seed starting. You do something totally different with that. This is after your plants come up and I use them in my pots. Now what I'll do, I'll empty my pots out from last year and I will mix it in with this mixture. And that way we're not wasting anything from last year. And we just mix this up really, really, really good. All right, and then we scoop it all out and I put it in a big trash can. I got everything all mixed up, and to go over, we have vermiculite, perlite, lime, and this bag's pretty heavy here, but it's I have 12-12-12 all-purpose fertilizer. The mixture that I use, oh, and the peat moss, and the big bag of peat moss, that made this thing up to here full of potting soil. So I'm going to leave in the description below how much I used of each of these for potting soil, and then I also have a recipe that I use for seed starting. This saves me a lot of money by doing it and making it myself. It's a little more work, but it's worth the money to do it yourself. Alright, I hope you try this. There are many different ways of making your own potting soil. Do what is best for you. Alright, take care guys.